Congratulations. That was awesome. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was fun.
You had some really fun offense there.
Yeah.
I'll let these guys come on because they're ready to go here.
Maura, that top line there, I noticed early on, it looked like Ziggy was having a lot of fun back on the Harvard campus there. I don't know if Harvard was as happy to see her as she was to see them, but that top line, what they're able to do out there again today, especially in the third to close out that win, how big was it?
Yeah, they were great from the drop of the puck, like you said. They knew how important this game and this weekend was for us, and I think they certainly established themselves early and kept coming at them. It seemed like Harvard would inch back a little bit in the game, and we kept coming at them, and certainly some big goals out of that top line, some really pretty ones. Gabby Hughes's first goal there, yeah, her first one, that unassisted one, was just grit and hard work. Those are goals we've seen her score over the course of her career, but that was something that, we want our team to see and understand, like, that's hard work. She had people all over her, and just determination. And obviously she's a great goal scorer, but that's a big message to our team, how we want to play. And then to see them finish there at the end with that tic-tac-toe play where they all touch the puck, it's awesome.
Maura, you mentioned how big was it to start this series off with the win, and you guys have had these big wins like this before. What's the key now to finishing this and closing it out tomorrow?
Yeah, we talked about that right away after the game. We've been traditionally good on Friday lately, I guess, Ohio State, Minnesota, and now, and we want to make sure we carry that into tomorrow, because a split this weekend isn't good enough. That's not what we came here for. We know that 2 big wins is what we want to go home with. So they need to take care of their bodies and also their mentality, and make sure that they're ready to go tomorrow, because Harvard gives it to you. They keep coming at you. They work really hard, and they can be dangerous around our net. So we have to be ready to go.
You like how your team responded to both of their goals there with Huey on the power play, coming in at 2-1 before the end of the first period, and then Rogie kind of taking the life out of it. They're just 30 seconds after they scored. How big was that?
Yeah, that Rogie one in particular, we also talked about just 30 seconds after. Their bench was still celebrating quite a bit, and they certainly had some life over there, and she and Lizzie quieted it pretty quickly. So that was great. That's resilience right there. That's what we want to see from players like our upperclassmen, like Rogie and Lizzie. So that was fantastic.
Now, on the coach's side of things, what was it like for your assistant coach, Laura Bellamy, to be back on her alma mater ice?
Yeah, she's right behind me. She could probably answer it better than I could, but I know it's always special for her to come back here and be in the old rinks. Some really great memories as a player and a coach. So she loves being back and loves beating her old team too.
And I know you mentioned earlier this week that you would have some familiar faces in the stands. So how special is that to not only, of course, you're not here in Bulldog country, but you're out on the road and you have your family, your parents in the stands supporting you in what you love to do?
Yeah, it's awesome because they haven't, been able to come to games with COVID. So for this season and last season. So these will be the first games and probably the only games this year that they'll get to see. And that's special for me. And I got to tell you, our Bulldog family was loud and very much a presence at the building today. I think we had as many fans as Harvard did. So it was awesome.
And being off a couple of weeks, what were you most impressed with the way that your team performed? Of course, rest, as you know, as a coach is extremely important, but you just never know how much rest you're going to have to brush off coming into games like this.
Yeah, I really like the way we played right from the drop of the puck. I think our practices this week were trending in that direction. So I was hopeful, but you never know what it's going to be like until you get going. And I thought we came out flying in the first 10 minutes, got some really good looks at net, pushed Harvard back on their heels quite a bit. And I thought everybody was ready to play. And I think there's still a little rust in terms of conditioning and things like that, but that's to be expected. And tomorrow's another opportunity to work through that.
What are you gonna do to prepare for tomorrow, another matinee matchup?
Yeah, we're certainly going to look at the film. You know, we don't want to be complacent or settle for what we did today. We always want to get better. So we'll look at the film. We talked about a lot of things throughout the game. It sort of felt like a long game with a lot of whistles and stoppages, whether it was penalties or hand passes and different things. So there were a lot of like games within the game, I would say. So we learned a lot, and we're going to continue to work at it.
Hey, Maura, do you know why Coach Katie Stone wasn't there today?
I do not. I
Okay.
don't.
Were you? It was just Harvard's just got the pass list going on right now, right?
Correct. Yep.
Were you able to get everyone passes that you needed to for this game?
Not everybody that requested them, but a good amount. I was lucky enough to have my parents and in-laws and wife and baby, so that was special.